we're starting to get some energy in on the Schumann resonance. We're noticing a little spike right now, and many websites are still having trouble loading data. There is still some tech issues going on, and by all means, there has been a massive shift that is happening. Things have accelerated, and it's not just through Atlas, which has accelerated and transformed, which we're going to get into, but there's a lot of things going on. Joe Sky here, back at it again with the Schumann Resonance. Happy November, November 1st. Let's get into this. As you can see, we are definitely getting some energy in on the Italian Schumann Resonance, but this actually hasn't been updated, I think. And at the end of the day, their website is still not really displaying proper data. Going direct to the station, let's give it a refresh. Um, yes, big red lines. So these are like timeline jumps and stuff. Um, Other than that, a lot of data just still just being cut off, as you can see. So things were really intense, believe it or not. But I definitely think there is definitely something wrong with the website right now, and they're definitely having a trouble putting some data. As you can see, we are getting some energy in right now. Looks like at around hour 10, 11, which was just an hour ago. Um, it is November 1st, 11:01 or 1:11, depending on how you like to look at it. We're getting a little of this energy spike right now. Um, Nothing too intense, but then again, there's so many things going on right now. Um, so yeah, going right to the space station right now. Let's take a look at what we got going on. The KP index, by all means, we were in a geomagnetic storm on October 30 with a KP plus 5 or KP, I guess 5 plus. Um, it's over 5. So we had a G1 magnetic storm. We have not had any severe M-class solar flares since October 20. And just to let you know, since June 19, that was the last X flare. On top of that, KP index has been roughly averaging around a 3 to a 4.5. Right now, it's a 3. At this rate, it'll take 43 minutes for solar wind to reach Earth. 576 km per second is where we're at right now for solar winds. Everything else looking fine. The magnetometers, we dipped to a K6 twice and now we're out. Um, it doesn't look like we're in any storm conditions right now, but anything can happen and anything can change. So again, there hasn't been really any solar flare activity in terms of solar, like right now for solar activity and whatnot. Um, doesn't seem to be any sunspots facing us. Um, that one, oh, we do have a coronal hole. We have a coronal hole on the top left, two of them. Two different regions, it would seem. Let's see if there's been any CMEs. We did, oh, there's a CME right there. Oh, there's another CME November 1st. So it looks like we had two coronal mass ejections. We gotta look at a couple images here. So this, I told you about this in a few days or so. I think I said this yesterday or the other day. We do have something coming back. We do have a new coronal hole. This is one that I was talking about, and I said this one was gonna come. I've been pretty much picking them all up. You know what I'm saying? I've always been saying, oh, there's one coming, this and that. We've been pretty right in October, and by all means, now it's November. We got one. Now, I would assume in 2 days, probably roughly November 3rd, this will face us, and this one could potentially be a trans-equatorial coronal hole. This one will definitely face us and truly amplify things. I would also assume around that period, we're going to be receiving a lot of plasma. We're going to be getting a lot of solar winds. I think we're going to be getting hit pretty hard just with the timing and just how we've had so many releases, so many CMEs and stuff. I do think in a couple of days or so, we're definitely going to be feeling that, the Earth is definitely going to be getting slammed. I would be shocked if it didn't. And this is definitely looking like a pretty deep coronal hole already, for it to be shown on the other map, and the fact that it's maybe another day or two coming, it's gonna take another day or two to face us. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a massive coronal hole. This could get much more large. Let's take a look at this image. As you can see, it is definitely a coronal hole. Looking at the top left, it is definitely deep, dark, and there's so many releases on the left far side. Definitely interesting here. All right, now for 3i Atlas news. Um, Again, yesterday we found out that, where is it at? Um, there was it experienced a sudden non-gravitational acceleration while passing around the sun, and many people are really saying this thing could have an engine in it, right? And there's even more saying how it's transformed, and how this is a comet that's probably older than Earth. It's probably 7 billion years old, which is quite insane. And not only that, of course, but this is definitely something that has experienced so much radiation and whatnot throughout space and throughout its time. This is definitely a comet that's been going around for a very, very long time. And it is definitely far. And because of that, it's significantly different. And right now, since it's like got to its closest point of the sun, it's changed, and you guys know it got brighter and stuff like that. And we had a YouTube short that showed all the new images. So just to get an idea, and I'm sure you've heard this before, but the comet's closest approach will approximately be 1.8 astronomical units away. Um, that's going to be its closest point. That will be December 19, by the way. And many people will probably have their telescopes out and try to see it. So that's pretty much everything we got, though. Probably need a good telescope, though. Overall, feeling great. Physically great. We had a little bit of short symptoms physically. It was pretty rough, but when it moves quick and it comes out of nowhere and leaves out of nowhere, it's spiritual. You know what I mean? Besides that, of course, yeah, I'm much better now. Everything's feeling good. Pretty much figured out, and it just, I feel like what really is going on with me is like, I've had enough. We've had enough of this system. We've had enough of the lies. We had enough of the distractions and stuff in this system. The society and everything. All the fakeness, all the, they keep trying to trigger people, push people, one another. Like, we definitely want to see these loops come to an end. We know a lot of people are going through loops right now in life. We all experience these loops. Many people do. They gotta come to an end. We gotta head to whatever people call it, New Earth, a better place, whatever it is. We have to do that. The 3D is coming down right now. It's breaking. Things are accelerating like so quick right now. It's actually crazy. And that's why people are feeling the shift. That's why people are feeling it. Overall, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super grateful and thankful for everyone. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm making videos every day, constantly keeping you guys updated. And there's going to be a live stream happening for the next several days. So enjoy the live streams that are coming. There most likely will be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.